You know when your light is shining, people change around you when your light is shining. This is another reason Paul say, don't think highly of yourself than you ought. I believe he said that in Romans. Don't think highly of yourself. And we all know how bad them Romans was. But not to jump off subject. When you stay humble and when you treat people with respect, some gonna dog you out either way it go. But the whole thing about it is a lot of people will change when they are around you. And you know, Twin showed me this. And you know, he wasn't trying to pump my head up, you know, by bragging on me, but I told Twin, I said, get on the page just as you are. And Twin said, I don't want to cuss. And that did something to me. He said, I don't want to cuss. Now Twin cuss all day long, every day. But when he got on there, he said, man, you're a man of respect. And that did something to me. Twin said that. I want to get on your page, but I don't want. If you notice, Twin wasn't even cussing in this video. Now the old man was cussing. And he was getting on the old man after the video, y'all. My point is, when your light is shining, I'm not saying I'm all this or nothing. God know that. I ain't nothing. But people will change around you. You remember back in the day, this is why I say we done lost respect. You remember back in the day when people had respect for the church. You had houses across the street or people walking down the street. When a person would walk down the street with their beer bottle or their smokes in their hand, they would put it away when they passed by the church. But nowadays, you got smoking on the church ground. But when your light is shining, people will stop cussing around you. People will act a certain way because they have respect for you. They'll say, oh, you're a man of God. As soon as you leave, they'll be right back cussing again. And I try to tell people, I'm not religious. Just like I told my twin brother. My twin brother, that's the reason why he ain't got on the page yet, because he keep having these, you know, these excuses and excuses. Oh man, I ain't got no topic. I ain't got nothing to talk about. That boy whole life is a testimony. I ain't been through nothing compared to what my brother done went through. That's why I want him on here. He'll be like, oh man, I'm going to be cussing. That's what I want you to do. I know people don't agree with this, but I want you to get on there and cuss. Just like I told Twin, but Twin did not cuss not one time. And he got mad at the old man. He said, man, don't stop all that cussing. He telling the elder man, stop all that cussing, man. We trying to do something positive. But that's all they know. That's why I told Twin, time is not promised. But I was amazed that he did that whole video pretty much without even cussing. He did. And the old man was saying God, you know, using God's name and like, all that. You know how black folks like to do. That's why I don't say that. And he was saying, man, respect the page, man. Don't be all in there with all that cussing. That's what Twin was saying. I said, look at this, man. God is so amazing. But back to my point. Your light should be shining very hard. That is why you don't have to act holy and down. The Bible teaches us about boasting and bragging. That's why you don't act holy and down, because people will speak for you. I tell these musicians all the time I'm around, everybody want credit. They want their name on something. They want to be out front. They want to be popular. People will speak for you. Because, you know, one thing that I like to see when I see different musicians, that humbleness. And I make people mad because when I used to go to the musicals, I look at the humble musicians. Excuse me. Yes, everybody can play. They cold. But then they after the musicals, they picking out who was the best. See, I don't get involved with all that crap. Well, such did. They want to ask me, man, who you think was the best organist tonight? Man, old boy tore everybody up on them drums. It's a contest. Nah, man, that ain't what it's about. I point at the humblest person in there that hit a regular C card. I said, he did the best tonight. Since y'all want to talk about that. The reason why I said that, because I said God heard that humble brother over there, or that humble sister over there that played from their heart with a regular C card, and everybody over there making a bunch of noise. And not to jump off subject, when your light is shining, people will see it. It always amazes me when I'm around certain folks and they straighten up their mouth. They don't even smoke. They'll come around, oh man, no, I know you don't smoke. Let me get away from her, man. Or I'll smoke when I leave. I don't need to drink. and I'm telling you to be yourself. You know why? Because I'm going to drink with you. Am I going to get drunk? No. Because the sin is the drunkenness. The sin ain't the drink. It's the drunkenness behind that. I wish people would understand that, yes, I drink beer. Yes, I drink liquor. Yes, I drink champagne. Yes, I drink wine. I love to drink wine with my Italian food. It's the holding down people don't want to do nothing. Ask my boy K-Ray how we are. We going to go to the store. We going to go get some beer. Whatever we going to drink, we going to drink. And we going to sit down and we going to fellowship. Ain't nobody finna be falling out drunk. Ain't nobody finna be sitting up here high. Because we don't play that. Even if you do, that's your business. We still ain't going to judge you. Because how we going to ever reach somebody if we can't relate to where they coming from? How am I going to reach my brother K-Ray if I don't know what's wrong with him? And by me being holding him down and kicking them away like most churches doing, how am I going to ever reach him? No. I got to know what's wrong with you so I can know what you need. Oh man, I wish we can get past this stuff. Let your light shine, people. Let your light shine and people will see it. You don't got to walk around bragging about you a Christian. People will see it inside of you. That's why I like quiet folks. I always look at quiet folks because quiet folks listen. The one that ain't doing a lot of talking, them the ones that's moving. And the ones that's doing a lot of the talking is the ones sitting still or trying to get somebody else to move for them. I always say you got people that walk the walk and you got people that talk the talk. I'm one of them people that like to move. I like to walk on. Walk while you standing talking. People in church talk a good game. Yeah, they can pray good. They can preach good. But when it comes to reaching out to the lost souls, seem to be forgotten about. That's why I'm on it hard, man. People don't understand. If I can tell y'all how many people I talk to on a daily basis, how many people I'm around that's outside of the church and ain't trying to go back to the church. It's sad, man. And they are really frustrated and angry at the church. That's why I tell them, don't be angry at God, because people done made church a joke now. It done became a fashion show, and it done became a begging contest and a show and out contest. That's what it done became. It's all business. Now you got politics involved. Everything is messed up about church now. But there are some great churches out there and some great pastors out there. Let your light shine, because people will speak for you. You don't have to boast and brag once again about nothing that you do. You want to be the greatest musician? Stay humble. Stay in the will of God and keep God first. You want to be one of the greatest pastors? Stay in the word of God and stay humble. Whatever it is you do for God, you want to be the best at it? Stay humble and stay in his will. And keep praying and let God order your steps and stop getting caught up with everybody else is doing. To me, there is no musician greater than the other. The thing is, you got your favorite. He got his favorite. Everybody got their own favorites. To me, we are all dynamic. That's why I love my boy A.G. Praise down there in Houston. I ain't no better than A.G. Praise. I ain't no better than Mitty Man. I ain't no better than Orange Flavor. Nobody. I don't need no critic. You give all the glory and honor to God. That's what you can do for me. Give it all over to God. And let your light keep shining. Because people will change around you. You ain't got to keep getting caught up in what everybody else is doing. You do what you do for God. And be happy and grateful for what God blessed you with. Don't get mad because you can't sing like somebody else. You can't play like somebody else. It ain't about that. You do what you do for God. And to God be the glory. People, let your light shine. It's your boy JT. We about to close on out of here at 2:30 in the morning. The realest of the real. And as my boy Mitty Man would say, we're going to get out of here in peace and goodbye.